Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Wednesday, November 20th, 2019. I am Fredricia Liburd. A notice from Clerk of the Nevis Island Assembly, Mario Williams, advises that there will be a sitting of the Nevis Island Assembly on December 3rd, 2019. At the sitting, the Honourable Mark Brantley, Premier and Minister of Finance, will present the Nevis Island Administration's 2020 budget. The sitting will commence at 10 a.m. at the Nevis Island Assembly Chambers at Hamilton House. It will be broadcast live on Nevis Television, NTV Channel 99, nevistvonline.com, NTV Go app, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Nevis Business Corporation Amendment Bill 2019 was one of three bills which were passed in the Nevis Island Assembly on Tuesday, November 19th. The mover of the bill was Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honourable Mark Brantley.
Due to pressures that we have had, Mr. President, from the OECD, FATF, the European Union, through its various arms, we have come under tremendous pressure, not only here in Nevis, but throughout the financial services world, to comply initially with concerns about money laundering, terrorist financing, and the like, and more latterly, it seems, to concerns about tax and what they refer to as harmful tax practices. Whilst we have not seen any evidence that our tax practices do any harm to the European Union or others, notwithstanding, we are being told by those who make the rules in Brussels that these are concerns for them.
The principal ordinance was amended in Section 136 by repealing subsection 5 and substituting it. The new legislation reads, notwithstanding the provisions of subsection 1, 2, 3 and 4, the tax exemptions granted to all corporations shall cease to take effect on the earlier of 30th June 2021. Premier Brantley, who noted that European Union has given a deadline of December 31st, 2019 to pass the amendment, said the implications are serious.
After 30 June 2021, all companies will have to pay tax. And it will be up to us to accept the advice of the technical people to reform the entire tax structure if this business that we've called financial services is to survive. And then they've gone on to say that while that may be the case, if the company were to acquire, hold, deal with any new assets, or engage in any new business activity that would give rise to assessable income, in the absence of that exemption, then they will pay tax as of that date. So, Mr. President, I can't add any more, except from this rostrum to say to the financial services providers that we will find a way. We must work together to protect the industry, protect the jobs, and if necessary, must find new and innovative products to offer to the market given the new circumstances.
In related news, the Nevis Limited Liability Company Amendment Bill 2019 was also passed. The principal ordinance was amended in Section 96 by repealing subsection 5 and substituting it. It reads, notwithstanding the provisions of subsection 1, 2, 3 and 4, the tax exemptions granted to all companies shall cease to take effect on the earlier of 30th June 2021 and, if applicable, the date the company acquires any new assets or engages in any new business activity that would give rise to assessable income in the absence of the exemption. All media houses and members of the press corps are cordially invited to the next press conference to be hosted by Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, on Wednesday, November 27th, 2019. The event will commence at 10 a.m. at the Cabinet Room on the second floor of the Social Security Building at Pennis Estate. At the press conference, Premier Brantley will provide an update on matters of national interest, and members of the press will have the opportunity to ask questions. The press conference will be broadcast live on Nevis Television NTV Channel 99, NevisTVOnline.com, NTV Go App, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Still to come, 3 winners awarded in Florida Caribbean Cruise Association essay and poster competitions. The details right after this break.
Gala WhatsApp and I send text. Me see the SMS. Me have to show images.
Send me a pic of yourself. One of you know where.
I have too much self-respect to send you a pic of you know where.
If you really love me, you will do it.
If you really love me, you wouldn't ask.
You matter to your family, to your friends, to your community, to you. Remember, you matter.
This message was brought to you by the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, and the Nevis Health Promotion Unit.
Welcome back. Brianna Chapman, a student of the Charlestown Secondary School, is the winner of the local leg of the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association FCCA Foundation Essay Competition in category 13 to 16 years. On Monday, November 18th, representatives from the Ministry of Tourism, in the persons of Tourism Officer Vanessa Webb and Permanent Secretary John Hanley, journeyed to the Charlestown Secondary School to present Chapman with her winnings.
Brianni, congratulations for participating in the FCCA essay contest, and I hope that this small token of appreciation from the FCCA will encourage you to continue participating and would also motivate your colleagues, your fellow students, your classmates to also participate in these competitions.
Meanwhile, Light Brown, a student of the Ivor Walters Primary School, was also presented with his winnings by Hanley. Brown won the local leg of the competition in the junior category for children under 12 years of age. Hildreth Truss, a student of the Cicely Brown Integrated School, also received his prize from the Permanent Secretary. Truss placed first in the local leg of the FCCA Poster Competition's junior category. Both Brown and Truss gave brief remarks.
I would like to thank God, the teachers, my family and friends, and the FCCA organizers. Thank you, everyone.
Don't throw trash in the sea and clean up the beach.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, John Hanley, is encouraging students to participate in future FCCA competitions.
The FCCA, the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association, gives a cash prize to everyone who places first in their country. And these national winners, then they compete against each other to see who would win the prize regionally. And I also want to encourage as many of you as possible to participate in the competitions that are put on by the Ministry of Tourism, whether they be essay competitions or poster competitions. Everybody likes to draw, right? Yes. So when you hear that there's a poster competition, I want you to enter because you can get money.
Nevis Electricity Company Limited, NEVLEC, is advising its customers of scheduled power outage for Thursday, November 21st, 2019, to facilitate vegetation management on the lines. Rices, Matchman, and areas in close proximity will be affected by the power outage scheduled for 9 to 11 a.m. NEVLEC is also advising its customers of a scheduled power outage for Friday, November 22nd, 2019, to facilitate vegetation management on the lines. Rollins Village and areas in close proximity will be affected by the power outage scheduled for 9 a.m. to noon. Customers are asked to take every precaution to safeguard electrical equipment at all times of interruption and restoration to the electrical supply. NEVLEC apologizes for the inconveniences that may be caused by the outage and remind customers that in each case, service may be delayed to later than the time specified. For additional information, call NEVLEC's customer service at 469-7243 or 469-7245 or 662-5799 or its emergency service at 469-9100 or 662-5811. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liburd. Thank you for viewing.